Hey, what's up, Unbroken Nation? If your mom was an alcoholic, chances are she probably hit you. You know what I'm saying? Like it just is what it is. Now, here's where it gets really fascinating. If you answered yes to four or more of those questions, you are at an increased risk for physical health issues, mental health issues, and emotional health issues, from frequent sicknesses, bedwetting, diabetes, heart disease, stroke, asthma, allergies, IBS, Crohn's, Alzheimer's, obesity, cancer, depression, bipolar, anxiety, suicide attempts. You'll probably smoke. You'll probably be an alcoholic. You'll probably have unsafe sex. All of these things were indicative of my behaviors in my 20s. I had a lot of health issues when I was young, had a lot of health issues in my early 20s, still have a lot of health issues I'm trying to constantly deal with and push through. All of these are a result of growing up in toxic stress. Like, as we look at the science now, we have a better understanding of this. To go in a little bit deeper, in some of these scenarios that were studied, depending on where you fell on the ACE study list, there is a 50 to 100% increased chance of committing suicide or having a suicide attempt versus someone who answered no to those questions. That is a huge deal, right? And when you look at the science of it, I look and I go, oh, that makes sense. Of course, why wouldn't you be higher on the suicide rate? Why wouldn't you be higher in the percentage chance of smoking and drinking and trying to numb and get away from all the things that happened to you in your youth? Of course, it makes sense. And I think about this a lot. In my 20s, I spent the majority of it, hell, my teens too, I spent the majority of it getting fucked up, because what is easier than dealing with trauma? Getting fucked up. I didn't have to worry about anything. I didn't have to worry about my emotions. I didn't have to worry about other people's emotions, my impact on them. And so here's the thing that manifests from this. All of this pain is in your body. All of this pain exists in your mind, in your soul, in your spirit. And you have to come to terms with the fact that you have been impacted by these things. You have to come to terms with the fact that you were abused, that you had a bad upbringing, and that there is a potential that your childhood could be making you sick right now. And so with that understanding, it is in your best interest to start diving into this science even deeper, because you are going on a healing journey, and that healing journey starts with education. Because with education, we can go to mindset, and from mindset, we can create action. All of these things are a part of the Think Unbroken Academy. And all of these things are part of the way that I live my life, because I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you if I didn't first educate myself, change my mindset on how I experience and exist in the world, and ultimately put action behind all the things to make myself happy. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed this episode. Please take some time, check out the ACE score, learn more about your past, because that will be the way that you create and change your future.